My experience at the Humphrey School has been truly transformative for me. I had the opportunity to apply all the knowledge and tools that I acquired here and apply them in a real-world situation within the International Repatriation Program at the Association on American Indian Affairs.
So last spring, I took a class with Brianna Biersbach on state governance that involved a practicum at the Minnesota State Legislature. And that class and that practicum with Representative Stevenson's office and the Commerce Committee directly resulted in me getting not just one, but two jobs, both an internship and now a full-time job. And so this spring at the 2024 state legislature, I'll be working for the American Economic Liberties Project on advocating for the state ban of junk fees. So it's the exact type of job that I wanted to get from my time at Humphrey, and I could not be happier with how it's turned out.
With the support of the Master of Human Rights program, I had the unique possibility to work together with the United Nations Office for the High Commissioner of Human Rights. This summer in Geneva, I got the unique opportunity to get a first-hand experience how the office orients and promotes economic, social, and cultural rights worldwide, and also had the possibility to observe how the Human Rights Council members promote and advocate and prioritize human rights.
Last summer, I had a fellowship with the Immigration History Research Center and the Immigration History Research Center Archives. This was a great experience where I learned how to do archival research and I made new collaborative partnerships here at the university. This year, that's translated into graduate assistantship at the Immigration History Research Center, and I'm continuing to work on archival research, which I'll be presenting at conferences this summer.
This past summer, I interned with Hennepin County's Integrated Data and Analytics team, where I was asked to develop a framework for how the county could use existing data to target investments. This was a pretty open-ended research project, and because of my Humphrey training, I had a sense of how to approach it. In the program evaluation course that I took in my first semester, I had learned about what to do in cases where there's a lot of research questions, a lot of things you could focus on, but there's also clear deadlines. So I developed a project management system and was able to identify where to put my focus and get everything across the finish line.
One of the things I like about Humphrey School is the prevalence of the experiential learning culture. So you don't only learn through classes, you have seminars and workshops all the time, but also there's a lot of opportunities. So for example, I was selected to be among the University Observer Delegation in COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh, which is the conference of parties, UN conference of parties working on the climate change. And I was fully funded by the university, and it was a great experience engaging with delegations from all over the world.
This past summer, I was interning at National Grid Renewables, which is a local renewable energy developer here in the Twin Cities. I specifically worked on permitting for solar and wind, as well as community outreach. So I got to help make sure that everything was permitted based on the regulations, and got to work a lot with the Endangered Species Act, Clean Water Act, and a lot of floodplain protections, which was a really cool experience.
I'm currently the community development intern at the City of St. Louis Park. One of my favorite projects I'm working on is called Arrive and Thrive, where I get to do gateway planning around the city's light rail transit stations. One of the best parts of the project for me is actually the community engagement portion. I get to engage the community and use that input to shape the plans. The Humphrey School really was instrumental in helping me get my foot in the door for the internship, and classes such as Dr. Fernando Berga's class on civic engagement really taught me to engage the community in an inclusive and holistic way. As a first-generation student, I'm forever grateful for the school's role in shaping my career as a public servant.